Okay, here's what's on the bench today. This is a 1999 Gibson SG. And as you can see, it's got the binding, it's got the two humbuckers, it's missing its high E string, it's kind of dirty, it's played, well played. I don't see any headstock injuries on it, thankfully. And we need to, what do we need to do to this one today?
He just wants the action set up, set of 8-gauge strings on it, probably raise and lower these pickups a little bit so that they're a little bit more even.
Okay. And he wants 8s on there.
He wants 8s on it.
Wow, what's he currently got? 46. The B string is... Okay, so it's got 10 through 46 and he wants to go 8s. Alright, let's give it a try. Here we go. Okay, so one thing I'm going to check real quick is just to see what tuning this guitar is in. Okay, A, D, G. Okay, he's got it in standard tuning. Because that's one thing that we didn't get written down. So let's loosen these strings and we'll take them off of here. And since he has the strings on here top wrapped, I have no other directions other than to put the new strings on there the same way. So I will top wrap this tailpiece. Nice looking bridge. That's one thing about, you know, when you top wrap your strings, it will kind of damage the chrome on here a little bit. It'll leave little marks. It'll leave little string marks in here. And so, you know, if you're really crazy about avoiding scratches, then maybe that'll clean up okay. I'll clean that up a little bit. And I'm going to set this out of the way. A lot of dirt on these strings. A lot of dirt on his fingerboard. Just going to clean on this thing for a while. So let me get a shop rag. Just going to get some of the dust off of here. I want to be careful not to spin these around so that it stays somewhere where it should be. I suppose it probably would have been smart to maybe leave this bridge piece on there. These look all the same. I'll probably have to take a minute when the strings are back on this thing to intonate the guitar, check the intonation, because these are pretty much all straight across, but this is set in here at an angle this direction, so it might be really, really close already. But I will double check that, but I have to wait till the strings are on it and tuned to proper pitch, and that's when you check the intonation. Okay, so I'm going to do a little F1 oil on the fingerboard just to clean on this thing. There's a lot of dirt. Oh, I might be out. I'm out. These these usually last me maybe 2 or 3 months, a little tiny bottle of it. It's gone. Say goodbye. You served me well, F1. Okay. Spread this on here and kind of let it just soak in for a minute. A lot of dirt right there. I always try to clean the fretboard on guitars. Little tiny frets on this thing. I mean, there's a little life left in them. lot of dirt off of this one. Hopefully the customer's like, bro, where I wanted all the dirt left on the fingerboard. What'd you do that for? Okay. All right, let's get some strings and put some strings on it. Today's string choice. Okay, here's what we're putting on this guitar. These are Ernie Ball Extra Slinky 8 through 30H. We're putting, the customer wants really light gauge strings on this one. So we're gonna give it a try and see what happens. The old extra strings. Why work so hard? Right? BB King. Why work so hard? You're working too hard with them big old 10, 11 gauge strings. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I guess what I will do is load the all the strings through the bridge first. We're going to top wrap this one. So we'll load all the strings in here first. I wonder if I should probably try to use a little bit of that off of there. There we go. So that puts our D string at a 22 gauge wound string. Our D string, yeah. Our G string is a 14. And then an 11 gauge. That's our B string. Then the big old fat 8. This thing is super slinky. You really have to change your playing technique when you put light gauge strings on it. You have to be very delicate with your strumming. Top wrap this top one. There's a lot of old school Gibson players that will top wrap the over top of this stop bar. And I think that the reason they would do that is so that there is less break angle over top of your bridge right here. So, and this amount of string right here, when you play it, it feels a little bit softer because you also have this amount of string that will stretch a little bit and give you a little bit when you're doing string bends. And this, not only the whole string bend, but you've got a little bit right here that'll stretch too, right? Is that what I'm trying to say? Yeah. But you also get this part of the string that has the wrap over it. That's kind of going to be a little bit. It might be a little bit rough on your palm. But I know that Joe Bonamassa actually adds a second, the little ball end. He puts another ball end on the end of the string, so that you don't end up with that little tiny bit of the wrapped string against your palm. You guys know what I'm trying to say, right? Okay, so I'm tuning this to standard tuning. And I'm not sure that this customer, this guitar came in with 10 through 46s on there. So I'm going to say there's a pretty good chance that he's going to get this guitar, he's going to play it, it's going to have these 8-gauge strings on here, and the customer might just be like, you know what, I can't play with 8s on here. It's kind of cool. I'm going to raise the bridge a little bit. So I'm going to use this thing to raise our bridge. There we go. Give that a little turn. Give this side a little turn. And I'm just going to take a look at it. I'm going to bring this side up a little bit. Yeah, because there's a good chance that my customer who said put 8s on it, he might change his mind after he plays it, because there's such a huge difference between a 10 gauge and an 8 gauge. Extreme difference. Okay, I'm going to raise the bridge some more. Okay, let me take a look at this. Looks pretty good. I'm not really sure what to do with this guitar. It's playing good right now. The strings need to be stretched out, but I sort of have that feeling that my customer is going to just he's going to freak out when he's trying to play. And here's another here's another issue that I just kind of discovered. Let me bring the camera down in here close at this bridge. Okay, let's see if I can find it there. Okay, so look how that bridge rocks around on there. That's not good.
Well, maybe you shouldn't do that.
So this is maybe the wrong bridge. And all the saddles are all leaning the same direction. So where normally you see 3 leaning this way and 3 leaning that way. And this just rocks back and forth on here. So I think what I'm going to have to do is I'm gonna have to just give this and talk to my customer when he comes in to pick it up. I'm gonna say, dude, this is an issue. It's gonna be very hard to intonate this guitar with this going on like that. So this is one of those Gibsons that has a weird issue there. And I will talk to my customer and see what he wants to do. So I guess I'm going to end the video there. And end the video there. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll let you know how it goes with this one, but something seriously needs to be done about the bridge here that rocks back and forth on these little posts. It looks like the holes on each side there are just too big, so we'll see what happens. It's got maybe some sort of strange bridge on there that's causing it to do that, but it's not good. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.